Alright, for this one, let's go ahead and go to our, we should have one that is, let's see, block thumbnail. We'll use block thumbnail for it. We could use block damage, but it only does damage states only, so we want to be able to see all the states though from it. So the block thumbnail, if we place this in the scene, and then the other thing we want to do is place a player. We'll go ahead and set this up so you can see the what happens to it when a player is shooting at it. Go ahead and scroll down to your weapon and place a weapon in the scene. Alright, what we're going to do is focus on the block right here. So let's go ahead and click on the properties for it. Scroll down to where you see the health. So on the health, it's unlimited, is turned off. It has a health of 100 minimum maximum values here. If you notice, regenerate is turned on with a rate of 1 to 10, and then maximum repair damage. Okay, so in terms of setup, this is set up pretty well for us to be able to use. What we want to do next, though, is go over here to our hit point. So the hit point settings, we want to make sure that enable hit point is on. Currently we're saying the attack, so you could enable this to get to defend or attack. If you're going to use it for attack, you can actually assign hit point value points for it. We're just simply saying we want to be able to be hit from it. I'm going to go to the hit point trigger. Notice the trigger box is slightly outside of it. That way it doesn't interfere with the collider box next to it. Alright, so we'll go ahead and go into our play mode here. And if you're using the keyboard, default is enter and control for shooting. Notice when I shoot it the first time, it actually went down to a hurt state, a damage start state, damage idle state, and then it starts to do a counter to go back up from the state. Now I can continue hurting it, taking it down to 2, taking it to 3, 4, now it went to a die, to a dead loop, and then it went to an explode, and went to a break. So a lot of parts and pieces just happened within that area. But to focus on what we were just looking at there, so just in terms of this one, is that what we're saying on this, our health was 100, but it was dropping down from it. If I was to do unlimited, so no matter what all the other stuff we have on there, we have hit point checking, we have all those things checking for it, but that part doesn't matter, because if I have unlimited health, no matter how many times I shoot, it's always going to come up with no actual hit point damage taken to it. Alright. Those are the basic look of the health part, and we'll continue looking through the other pieces as well with this scene.